Hey guys, it's Mumkey. Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3. This is episode number 8, baby. Yeah. Made it to episode number 8. That's pretty good because we're going to continue to grow and build this bad boy. And talk about build. We're going to use the builder today, finally. There's a lot of prep that's gone on to get the builder. And yeah, there's progression. Let's check out the quest just real fast and quick. There's a lot of stuff in here that we haven't even claimed yet. Like, there's things that we're activating that we're just not even paying attention to right at the exact moment, okay? We're just playing the game the way we want to play the game. But we will start looking into these quests a little later. We just wanted to have the building to be able to put all the goods together. So that's where we're at right now. Actually, I don't even want these right here right anymore. Not anymore. We need to clean this up just a little bit. It's my walkway to where we're going to put our actual home. So this is like the front porch right here. This is the front porch of what we're going to build right here with the builder. And this is like our front yard. There's just all kinds of cool stuff out there. And so that's going to be a thing. It's all going to come together right here at this building in just one short moment. So now that we got this all cleaned up, let's throw it in a chest somewhere. There we go. And I was thinking, using this builder, we're going to convert some cobblestone over to some dent cobblestone, which is kind of nice. When you put them together, they border out. So that'll work out pretty nice as well. I think we're going to want one more chest. The chest comes pretty stinking handy. Is there one in here? Nope. Let's go ahead and just grab some wood then. Wow. I actually went through all my wood that I once had in there. That's cool. Perfect. This will make a chest, yeah. For sure. We just need one. So it gives our builder an inventory to pull it out of. So let's pop this bad boy. Let's just put it right here. I think that'll be good. We're going to put the chest on top. Power, we're going to bring from underneath. It shouldn't be an issue. We're going to put a lever here on the side. And then in the middle is where the shape card goes. And we made that last episode. So that's going to get that all rolling just fine and dandy. I think the power, maybe. Let's just go right here. What do you say? So if we put this guy right here, can we like shift jump? Yeah, that should work, yeah. There it is. Oh man. I think I went a little too out of control there with my button pushings. All right, do we have power in this bad boy? Woo, that's going to be a lot of power. So right now that's 1 million this thing will hold. And to kind of get you back up to speed here, we did add in a few more banks. So we've got these banks right here, these vibrant banks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I could go 8 basically to put a spine on this thing, but honestly the amount of power to fill up 2 more would be 200 million. So my capacity right now is 150 million. That's going to be a lot. So we're up to 40 million in this guy. There's 1 million going into the builder upstairs. And it's going to be about 500 RF a block when we start placing things out. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the shape we're going to want with this. So if we hit the question mark right next to the shape card, that's going to give us an idea of a shape. And I do think a square would be the right way to start. So let's go ahead and make it an odd number. So 27 by 27. And then it is going to put a bottom and a top on this box. So maybe if we do 7, it'll be 5 on the inside. So that'll be good, right? So all we got to do is go ahead and hit escape. And then we can look at the preview and see where it wants to put this. So it's basically putting it right over the top of me. How far down does it go? A couple blocks it looks like. So we're going to have to use an offset. The offset's pretty easy to use on here as well. We're just going to go down here and call it 2. See if that works out good. I probably should, by the way, take that off before. Oh man, did I mess it up? I might have. So what we're going to have to do is go back in here, change this back to 0. And then that way when we do the offset and take it off, it clears everything out. You probably saw that in the shadow behind. So if not, it leaves like ghost blocks that you will have to break out yourself, which can be kind of annoying. We don't want to do that. So here we go. Offset, let's look at 2 now. And we can take a look and see, is that where we want to be? And it looks like it's even with this platform right now. I'm almost thinking that I want to go up maybe 2 more for fun. So I think it might be just 1. So what if we go, oh, don't do that again. We're going to take it off. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go, hey, what happens if I go to 3 offset? Now, as you know, you got your axes, your Y, your Z, right? All that stuff. X, Y, and Z axis. So that's how these are laid out. Basically, let's go ahead and see how this comes out then. Preview that. And we're basically 1 up. Okay, fair enough. Let's offset this so it builds out that way. Can we do that? Is that a thing? Is that a possibility? So take that bad boy off, and then let's go back in here and take a look. If we offset by half as much, so what's that, 14, 15? Let's just do 15 and see where it comes out. And I'm not sure which direction I'll offset it, but hopefully that'll be the one we're looking for. Very good. Offset that. Where did you go? Oh man, you're going that direction. If it's a north-south thing, I'm going to be a little bit irritated because I need it to go here. And I believe it might be a north-south, so I'm facing north right now. So if it wants to build out that way or this way, we may have an issue. But I think we're going to be okay because if we go back in here, we take that off and we go back into the setup. Instead of doing the X, let's do the Z, and let's see what 15 does. And once again, we are right in the, oh crap. Okay, I get it. Oh dude, yes. So we just need to do negative maybe? I almost died. That was sad. So take it back off, go back in, and is it negative? Will you do a negative? That would be great. Okay, don't kill me this time, please. And boom. Look at that. There is our start to this. Now, obviously, it's becoming nighttime, so we're going to wait till the day to lay this bad boy out. But I think that might be it. I may go up 1 more and out 1 more. And then we're going to build that. And that's going to be the start. That's going to be our starting box. And then we're going to build some things off of it and create our house. Guys, I think we're ready. Looky here. So I went ahead and raised it up 1 and went out 1. It does allow you to place blocks against these ghost blocks. So that's pretty cool. Now, if we really wanted to think about the X, Y, and Z axis, right? So if we're just looking at this bad boy right here, X, Y, and Z is the order that it's in. So if we really break it down, X goes north and south, right? So if X goes north and south, and then Z goes east and west. So then we got to know the negative to the west, and then positive is to the east. So directions can be very confusing for a lot of people, but it does make sense if you kind of break it down and think about it, and that's how this is laid out. So we went negative 16, and it looks like it went to the west. Yeah, fantastic. Anyway, so if you're not very good with directions, then basically you can just kind of do what I did before. You just keep moving it till you see what direction it goes into. It's fine. It'll work just fine. All right, so here we are. We put in all the blocks, all the dent cobblestone in here. Before we become nighttime, we want to get torches on the top, but definitely we want to get torches in the middle of this thing as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. I've got 1,000,000 torches, like, okay, almost 3 stacks, not quite 1,000,000. And let's go. There it is. It's already going. Oh, it fills it in all the way. It's not a hollow block. Oh, crap, Olas. Okay, that was not what we were expecting. Oh, man. Does that mean that we got to go put a shape card in there to clear that out for us? How much power did we use? The power didn't seem to be a huge issue. All right, let me, oh gosh. I guess what we need to do is get this with some light on it before it does get dark, no matter what we do. And I can walk on this, right? You're okay with that? Don't make me fall through. I'm going to cry like a big baby. And then F7 will give us our grid of where we need to place some torches, just so we don't have spawns up here. I was hoping, since it said box, it wasn't going to be a block. Like, to me, all boxes are empty on the inside. Like, that is what it said, right? Let's take a look. Boy, I'm a little disappointed, man. I'm a little sad now. Let's take a look. It does say box, doesn't it? Doesn't it say box? It says box. Well, mistakes have been made, and they are all my fault. It's so sad because here we are. There's this little button here. Solid or hollow. Solid or hollow. So, yes, a box is traditionally empty. But if you don't select solid or hollow based off of what you're looking for, you're going to end up in a situation like me. But that's okay. I think we have a fix. And if we check out the fix, is the RF tools here, we're probably going to make a shape card quarry. So if we make a shape card quarry, I think we'll be doing just fine. Really, it's hard to say. You make one of these guys, you got to make the others. So we start with the shape card, we put this around it, we'll have a shape card quarry. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And then I think we should be able to tear down this structure, rebuild it hollow style. Whew, way to go, monkey. Okay, it's time for reverse. I think that didn't even take long. I mean, at the worst, we lost 5 diamonds to make this shape card quarry that we probably will never use again. So let's go and pop this down in here. Dimension wise, we're going to want it to be the same thing, right? And I feel like we might be. I think we're good. That should take everything down. We should lose our torches. I guess the other part about this is we may lose the power, right? The power that we used to do this could be the end all for us. But we should get all the blocks back. They should all come back into here. We're going to have to take some out pretty quick because I did accidentally add some in. Trying to figure out what's going on. What is it doing? Well, that's cool. I mean, it's really good. It looks like it's filling it in with dirt, though. Wow. So that's a cheaty way to make dirt. I'm okay with that. I can easily shovel out the dirt. Okay, fine. All right, let's put all this back. There we go. And these are just the couple extras we had. Now, back to what we were doing. If we take out this shape card, we put in this shape card, it should be all the same. It should have saved its stuff. But this time, let's go ahead and do hollow. Haha. Hollow it is. Yes, everything looks the same. Well, let's try it one more time here. There it goes. Baby. A box that we're going to have to dig out before. Ooh, the lag. Hopefully nothing spawns in here. Okay, let's get some torches down right away. And this is going to be our new starter base. After trial and error and learning our lessons, that's fine. That's how things go, right? Learn by doing. And there we go. So I'm going to take some time and shovel all this out. If I'm not mistaken, oh man, it did not replace the blocks. I'll just have to deal with it and do it the hard way. But at least we got the main structure done. But we do need to go on top of this bad boy because there is going to be nighttime soon. And we're going to need to put torches on it. Thank goodness we have what's formerly known as vein miner, right? Because the dirt wasn't that bad to take out, just busted a few shovels. But I have so much dirt now. Like, if you want to farm some dirt, there's an option. Look at all this dirt. I just shoved it in one of the chests that was close by. Oh boy, it's kind of bad, but if I need dirt, I got it, you know. Let's look at the positive side of all this. Now, the chiseling of these blocks, I ran out of the blocks that I'm using, and the chiseling can go a little faster with iChisel. So let's go ahead and make an iChisel, which just takes a diamond chisel, and then you go ahead and add these items to it, and now we have an iChisel. That's gonna be awesome, actually. They can do all kinds of stuff with this, and I'll show you. We'll just use what we have in here. Now, if we iChisel this bad boy, it pops up, everything's good, and we highlight an item, and we decide, well, what do we want? Well, we want dent, right? So then you just go through, Let's see, if we chisel every one of those, look, it just goes through and chisels them all for you. Bam. That's pretty sweet. There's other functions to this, which I haven't got into that this far yet, but at least this is way better. The durability isn't bad on this guy, and you can just go through and do mass amount of blocks. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of using the builder to finish this out, it shouldn't be too hard for us to use our wands and just come through here and go ahead and just finish it old-fashioned style. What I love about this iChisel that I didn't notice before, once you pick what you want to make out of it, like right now, let's just do the weathered bricks. If you hold shift, you chisel everything at once. Bam, it's done. That's so fast. That is so good. So let's go ahead and fill this chest, right? Look, we've got a sphere that goes up and down. It looks like a giant, I don't know, it might be an egg, but as we add on to the structure, it'll start to take its life, right? Its life form. So let's take a look at the dimensions. We're going to do a 15 by 15, and it's going to be 35 tall. The offset is 8, but it's actually going to go down below, which I think that's going to be great for our power to come right off of here into there, and that will be kind of the bottom. So we can go ahead and build this structure with the bricks we've given it, and let's see how well it does this time. Double check your work though, and make sure that it's hollow. Hello. Looks great. Looks fantastic. So let's just see what happens. Bam, it's just filling in good. Look at that. Oh, it's still going to be so dark in there. Look at that. That is it. Yep. I'm loving it. And that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to have to go through here and light up some of this stuff. I like this little area here because it's an entrance to the center. Let's get some torches popped. So that's great. That's amazing. I like the style from top to bottom. So we got a center room, and then we've got some options here on the outer skirts. I think it's time for my very first bed, because at nighttime things can be a little bit rough around here, as you guys well know. All right, let's make that bed. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. And then once we are asleep, we can go ahead and do some more building. I've already laid out, as you might have seen, a tower that I want to construct right up in this area. And I think it'll be super easy to build it and then do the other corner almost exactly the same. So we checked inside here. I like where it kind of comes into the corner just right, perfect. So then we're going to come back over here. Is this thing on? See, that's the bad thing we're going to have to be careful of. We need to turn it off, right? So let's go ahead and turn it off. But when we turn it back on, it should shoot some more blocks. We're doing the weathered bricks once again. Bam, do your thing. Boom, baby. Look at that. Oh man, that's so good. Oh yeah, here we go. This thing's taking all kinds of shape. I love these rooms. Like, we'll probably build some elevators to go up and down here in the middle. I think that'd be great. And just boom, boom, boom. So that'll be something we can do. Let's switch this over to the other side. Now, well, before we do that, let's take a look inside here. I think it's hollow. Like, there's no floor to it. So if we take a look, yeah. So there's no floor to these. Now, I know you can do a capped one where you put like a ceiling on it, but I may do something else. Like, we might take another shape and then build it up there around that. Maybe like a dome or some sort of pitch. And that way our towers have some pitches to them. Or we may not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll take it one step at a time. So let's see about flipping this thing clear over to the other side. If we go ahead and take the preview off and then we go in here, all we should do, the -2 is how it's closer to us than the cylinder was, the egg. So I think if we just do negative on this side, it should flip it from the right to the left. Let's see. I hope so. So we go over here and preview and look over here and boom, there it is. I think we're doing good. Yep. That's exactly where we want this one to be as well. Do we have enough blocks in here? Oh, I do think so. So let's go ahead and build this one too. Oh, it's so nice. Did we run out of blocks? Oh, you little cheaty game, you. Use those. How many more do you need? Oh my gosh. Using a lot of blocks, but that's okay because we have a whole ton of blocks in this guy. How many do we have? Hey, don't do that. Let me take a look here. Will I see? Yeah, 16,000 cobblestones. So let's just go ahead and pop them all in our inventories. There we go. We like that. Then once we convert these with our iChisel, we should be good to go, right? We should be good to go. So there's those. Shifts, do them all. We're good. Pop them in here and take all you want, dude. Take all you want. And you finished. Great job. Great job. So that's as simple as it is. I mean, really, once you get a hang of this thing, it's very nice. So much of a time saver. And we're going to create ourselves like a little castle. One little shape at a time, just stacking it upon one and the other. So I think what I want to do, I'm going to do towers on the back corners as well. And this thing will just start to grow. Time for some important crafting. We're going to need some more wool. This time it's not going to be for a bed. No, not for a bed. It's time to make ourselves some elevators. Oh, baby. That should be enough, right? Now, ender pearls. Do we have a couple of those? Yes, we do. Nice. And then let's pop those bad boys in the center. And we should be able to make elevators. We should be able to go up and go down. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's go pop these in. We won't look up because I've prepared some more work. In the center of the room, we definitely want this guy to be right here. And, oh, that's interesting. The center of this room, yeah, it's the center of that room. Why wouldn't it be, right? Why wouldn't it be? Now, you can't do anything with it yet. Nothing yet. But let's, I feel like we need to be right there. Absolutely. It looks so dark in there. I'm scared. But I'm not really scared. I think we're good. Jump and teleport. Look at this room. This room now. This is like my bedroom, man. This is the cool stuff. Now, the egg at first looked a little stupid, but now that we're putting pieces together, I think it's kind of cool. It's really cool. So here's the outer side, right? Outer top with all the towers at the back. That's working pretty nice. Now you may say, well, there's only one block there and there's 2 blocks here. Yeah, but it's better going from the inside of this whole thing out to the tower. That's what the whole reason behind it was, this having 3 across, because the size of the tower we used, there's actually 4 ridges, I think, on the outside, something like that. Whatever. All right, so let's drop down here and put an elevator block right in the center of this room as well. Now this is scary because that's death. And boom, we're done. We've got elevators. We're happy. Well, I'm happy. Are you happy? I'm happy. I love how this block borders all the time. It's pretty cool. Like, even if you did something like, I don't know, example this. Look at that. It just looks better. The transitions are cool. It's just really super cool stuff. So we got elevators in our castle down to the power room. That way we can take out the stairs there and that kind of thing. Well, we'll do other power down the road. I mean, lava generation isn't the only option. Cool. So now back to, yeah, this is where it is. We'll have to do a grand entrance later on. Right in the middle, you know, something special. But I found that maybe capping the tower like this would be the way to go. And it's just a cone. That's the name of it, cone. So if we put the cones on every one of these, I think that'll finish them out at the top. Either you cone them or you do some sort of, I don't know, like an archer tower look to it. So let's take a look at this. It's good to go. And there we are. Yes, it's a cone. Yes, it's hollow. And honestly, it doesn't need to be hollow, but when you're looking up at it, it's looking pretty sweet. So it's the same thing. We got it on the right. And if we shift it over with a -15 to the left, we can build 2 of them. Yeah, money? All right, let's do it. How many blocks do we have? Should be enough for a tower anyways, I do believe. Baby, just like that, it's done. Now let's go ahead and pop in here. Take the preview off. Put a -15 over on this side. Bam. And I think we're going to be good. And preview that. Look up. It looks balanced. Looks pretty. Looks amazing. I like it. Let's go ahead and build this guy as well. And bam. And it's built. I'm such a good builder, you know. I know how to build a cone. No problems. I'm great at like math, you know. I'm great at the math, geometric shapes, all that stuff. I'm amazing. So if anything, they could have been a little bigger, but I kind of like it. Let's go ahead and take a look over here from a distance, right? Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's coming out pretty stinking amazing. So I'm just gonna do the other two. And maybe if I have some time, I'll do some other rearranging off camera, and we'll check it out and see how it goes. But the point of the story is, this whole thing's coming together. Now I can start to have everything broken out in its own sections and its own rooms, and everything will be fine. It'll be great. Wait a second, what's going on here? You can see that the sun has gone below this plane and the moon has gone up over that plane, and you don't feel tired enough to sleep. Oh, the blood moon is, you can't sleep through a blood moon? Oh my gosh, and I built these towers way up there. I guess if something drops off of there, they might die. They might not. Oh boy, I'm scared. Finished out the towers and did a few extra little things around here. Like the bordering. The bordering looks really good around here. And then the entrance. Yes, look at this. It's coming around really, really good. The stairs is like reinforced stone. It's really tough stairs, but you can break it with your fist. What? Just kidding. I probably have a pickaxe in my hand. You just can't see it because I took away. We'll be able to see all the aesthetics of all this. It's looking pretty nice. This is how the corner doorways are going to look. I think that's looking pretty cool on every corner. And then the bedroom, you know, we already did the bedroom. Check it out. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong way. There's the bed right there. We're good to go. I think to be able to even do some detail building and different things, we're going to build some tools hopefully next episode to do a little more work. But right now, I think we can take a look at something else. Not only do we need to be able to get in high places, we need to be able to navigate quickly around here. So let's go check out our loot. I feel like our loot's been coming out really good on the mob farm. We haven't really paid attention to it much lately. Just let it do its thing. It looks like we need to put an upgrade on this brick. Not that you can do a ton with it. And then we got the dim lit parcels. Those are cool because then once you open them, it shows you all kinds of little gifts that you get. So that's neat. Now this anti-barrel, the Yaba barrel, let's see what's in here. So as you can see, anything that doesn't normally stack will go in this barrel and it will stack, right? You're seeing all that. That's good. So now let's scroll all the way down, almost all the way down, right here, the totems. These totems give us ability based off of XP. So there might be a couple that we might be able to use or want to use. There it is, levitation, guys. Levitation should be the one that may allow us to fly. Will we be able to fly? Will we be able to move around? Resistance is not bad, and regeneration's not bad, huh? Night vision isn't bad either. Ooh, magnetize, I kind of like that. What other ones? Water breathing, fertility. Ooh, so your animals, maybe better breeding with animals or with villagers? I don't know. Haste for digging, obviously that could be really nice. What else? There was another one in here. Oh, bone miller. Bone miller should be good because if you're just around crops, they automatically will grow. Oh, there's a luck. Oh, baby. We should have used this in the nether last episode. Absorption. I like that one because then we wouldn't have to eat as much. So let's check this out. Let's see if we can make these things happen. Where do we go? So we take a look at this. Do we just click on it? Yes. So levitation looks like it's worth 30 player levels. So I want to go ahead and move levitation over to here. Bam. So it took 30 player levels. Is that correct? Can we fly? Ooh, I don't know. What else can we put over here? Entities in the area start levitating. That's not a good one. Why would I use that one? 17 player levels for magnetize. That one's coming over. And then this one as well. Absorption. Yeah, that way I don't have to eat as much, right? Is that what the plan is? Now we're down to 71 levels. That's it. Like, that's not bad at all. But the levitation deal, I was hoping that was for me. And then how do I get back to that screen? Well, when it comes to controls right now, I couldn't find it. But I'll find it off camera. And actually, the entities start levitating. That may not be too bad. It'll pull the creepers off the ground so they don't blow holes. I don't know. We'll leave it on there. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we got the absorption. We can jump higher. I just wish we could get some flight out of that. That would be great. But this is the end of the episode. We ran out of time, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. And if you want to watch more amazing videos, you go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.